What's going on, internet? It is your boy Eric Banholz back again with another awesome episode from Beardbrand. I am here in Portugal and I want to tell you about what makes a great barber. Okay, now before we get into the details about finding the best barber, I want to talk about the barber versus stylist debate that goes out there. If you're American, you may know that there's a little bit different certification for barbers and stylists. A barber is typically going to be more used to doing like short haircuts and crew cuts, fades, things like that. And a stylist is typically going to be doing maybe styles with longer hair or hair coloring or texturing for long hair. So depending on your hair type, you may want to decide to go to a barber or a stylist. And there's actually some people who have certifications in both. I think, for instance, a barber is going to be trained on how to use a straight razor, whereas I don't believe they teach that in cosmetology school. But those are kind of like the small details and differences. One is not better than the other. They're just different. So find one who you feel represents your hair. Now, the big thing about your stylist, and I want to use the words interchangeably, barber, stylist. The things that are important is, first and foremost, find a person who is passionate about what they're doing. I would say that's the most important thing, is you want to find someone who is willing to learn about the craft. Now, they don't have to have tons of experience. They don't have to have been doing it forever, but they have to want to learn and get better and try new things. Now, the second thing I would look for is someone who can communicate very well with you and your style of communication. Now, all people communicate differently. So again, this is one of those things where the best barber is the barber who communicates with you. The best barber is the barber who, talks with you. The best barber is the one who you can connect with, because so much of a good haircut isn't necessarily the techniques or the styles or how they do it. It's being able to accurately convey what your message is and being able to convey what your goal is for your look and your appearance and your guidance. So someone that you can communicate with very well. And I think, part of that is building that relationship and building that trust over time, because it's not always immediate that someone's going to get it. But you kind of get a feel, like on that first session with someone, like, are you going to be able to communicate well with them or not? Now, the third thing I would say is very important is someone who will maybe push your comfort levels a little bit. I think it's that finding a balance between knowing what to give you, giving you exactly what you ask for, and knowing when to step in and make recommendations for your hairstyle. So it's a little bit of that confidence, and that confidence is going to come from, one, that built communication, and two, their experience as a stylist or as a barber, and being able to know their craft and to know maybe what hairstyles are going to work with your hair and what hairstyles aren't going to work with your hair, your head type, how thin your hair may or may not be. So those are going to be like the three most important things to find with a barber. And it's important that everyone in today's age seems to be like, I want the best barber, I want the best fades, I want the best this, I want the best that. And the reality is there's best for you. There's best for you. And there's not a best for everyone. Because a barber whom I may get along well with, communicate well with, have a rapport well with, and really like have an experience that I appreciate, because I think that's the fourth thing that I want to talk about, is the experience of getting your hair cut or getting your beard trimmed isn't just the technicals. I come in with this look and I leave with this look. It's like sitting in the chair, getting the massage, getting, you know, like a cold beer or a whiskey. Like all those things play into the experience of getting your hair cut or getting groomed, getting a new look. And for some people, they love that, and some people, they just want to sit down, don't talk to me, cut my hair, and then I'm out. So when you're looking for the right barber or the right stylist, those little details may be more important than having the perfect fade. You know, like being able to like talk to your barber and say, oh man, I had a terrible day, you know, work's going crazy, you know, air some things off. And, you know, just hash out, you know, shoot the shit with your barbers, have a little bit of fun and ribbon. Like all that may be a lot more important than, you know, my line is off like a little bit, or oh, this fade was terrible, you know. So there's a lot of different barbers out there with a lot of different styles and a lot of different preferences for how they cut. And it's up to you to, you know, give them a fair shake, you know, try them. And, you know, to a certain degree, you're halfway responsible for that communication. You're halfway responsible for making sure that they know what the expectation is and that they're able to deliver what you asked. So, hope that helps. I mean, I hate giving you like a fluff answer as to like how to find the best barber is just to, you know, really prioritize what you want in life, and then based on that, try to find the reviews, try to ask around, and then you're going to end up feeling confident, maybe because you feel good walking out the door and you feel good with the style you got, even if it wasn't exactly what you had in mind going into it. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for the walk in this beautiful Portugal area. It's beautiful out here. Cheers. Keep on growing.
Now that you're done with this video, head over to our shop and treat yourself to some fine Beardbrand products. If you're not already a subscriber, be sure to hit that button and keep on watching some more of our awesome videos.